and making her web.
Who the fuck would call anything Gertrude that they love?
I mean, I love her, but I love her from a distance, so... Our spider is making a web.
No one would ever call anything that they loved ever Gertrude. Whoever, whatever bloody homie, you would think Gertrude is a nice name. Gertie, even worse. I mean, really. Yeah, the important problem is people don't really wash their hands 100% effectively. That's the other thing. Your ex-wife was called Olga. These Helga and Olga and Gertrude, my beauties. Estimate says 20 minutes, been up to 2 hours. Didn't think it's reliable. Have nearly half the files already. See, but me, it was bouncing between 7 days and a day, so I was obviously a lot fucking slower. I didn't even get past 2% in about an hour. No, Sleazy, no. I'm experimenting. I smell like one of these wall workers. I need to go have a shower. Who did you let outside? Everyone. Bloody dogs are gonna fight again.
Hey,
I'm experimenting, Steezy.
walking out the door. That's so sweet.
Well, I'll use a dumbass to experiment with, you know what I'm saying?
Molly.
So it's going faster for them things.
Okay, good. So we can play soon. Uh-oh. Okay. Emo got stuck to the cable. How long, Richard? What's the ETA?
Just 20 minutes. God, Dunball, you know what? We can't get these microphones in this country anyway.
No, we have to order it from Amazon, which we definitely won't be able to do for probably a very long time, so...
People in this country sell them for like 3 times the price. Second hand, but they are brand new.
Yes, they're all happy and healthy, apart from Chloe, who got slightly injured yesterday, but she's okay. But she's still happy. Chloe, no. Leave his butt alone. Great, now they're all awake and they all want attention. What have we done?
I'm gonna have a shot.
Okay, by the time you're back, hopefully we can play.
Yeah.
Go with Rick. Where's Rick going? Where's Rick going? I'm using them.
What are them?
You can take
We
that.
bought another one. I know we bought another one.
I'm using it.
Well, where's an exchange?
We bought one, and there it is there, Rick. I'm using the super short one for the aircon. So here, take this one. Ah, whatever. Okay, enough. enough. Please, my ears do not need to bleed. Last night when I was streaming, I let them all out for like 5 minutes. And you know that dog, Kai Smoothie, that dog that lives next door that's always jumping and like leaning over the wall. I guess she climbed up onto where the wall is. And when he was leaning over, she obviously leaned up. So he kind of got hold of her and bit her face. I think it was him that did it. I mean, I don't think Marley would have bitten her. But yeah, so she has like a bite mark on the side of her face. And she came back inside limping a little bit because I guess she must have like fallen or something, and her one leg was obviously a little bit sore. So I've been washing, the wound to try and make sure it doesn't get infected or anything. And it looks okay. And she's pretty much stopped limping now. She's not that bad anymore. So she's just been relaxing today. Just relaxing and resting. And yeah, that dog is such an asshole, honestly. So Rick and I, in the next day or two, are going to actually try and put up not a fence, but we've got this like shade cloth netting that we've never used for anything. So we're going to try and cut that and make like a shade cloth fence along that wall so that dog can't jump up anymore and look over into our yard. And then our dogs can't get to him either. And hopefully that will stop him from doing that. Because literally every time we go outside, he jumps up and he jumps up and he jumps up. And then he sometimes jumps up and he hangs onto the wall. And he's just hanging there. And if he jumps over the wall and gets hold of them, I mean, it's going to be a disaster. So we're going to, in the next day or two, we were going to do it tomorrow actually, try and put up something to deter him. Not really, Taco. They're kind of, I don't want to say they're useless, but they are useless. They don't really take very good care of the dog. They leave the dog outside, all the time, even during severe storms. When we had that tornado, the dog was outside. In the middle of that crazy storm where the tree fell over and the wind was going nuts, they left their dog outside. They're not really that, they like the dog obviously because they got it, but they don't actually care to take care of it. And many times I've been outside and their dog will be jumping up against the wall and they were outside and they'll look at him and they won't moan at him. They won't try and stop him. They just kind of leave it. So I don't know if they just don't really, I don't think they don't care. I think they just, I don't know. They don't love their dog the same way I love my dogs. Do you know what I mean? I would never leave my dogs outside all day, all night in bad weather, by themselves. If I saw my dog doing something really naughty, I would, teach it, no, you can't do that. That's naughty. And they're just I don't know. A lot of people that get dogs and that, they kind of get a dog and then they leave the dog. They don't ever really play with it. They don't give it any attention. They don't spend any time with it really. They just have a dog and that's that. So, I mean, I'm not that type of person. So, if we don't do something, they're not going to do something. And then, they will eventually... there will eventually be a problem. So we are going to try and tomorrow put up something and hopefully it'll be good enough to just stop him from jumping up. If he can't actually see them or get to them, then hopefully he'll get over it and go do something else with his day. Aw, Dunbell, don't worry. There have been many times where I've accidentally stood on a dog, they do kind of get under your feet when you're not paying attention. And occasionally you stand on a tail or a toe or, you know. But they get over it pretty quickly when you give them a hug and you say sorry. My cat used to attack your feet when you wake up in the morning and nearly make you fall downstairs. Oh, that sounds like Homie. Homie loves to attack my feet. Which is, he does it in like a playful way. Like he's not aggressive. He's just like, I guess he's trying to encourage me to follow him or something. Because he's always biting my feet. Oh, really? That's cute, Stella. That's so cute. I tried to teach my cats to play fetch. And they do play fetch, but they don't bring the objects back. They'll run after the object, grab the object, put it in their mouths and play with it, and then not bring it back to you. So it's a bit of a useless way to play fetch. Well, my pets are very much an equal part of the family. Like, they're the most important thing in my entire life, really. So, you know, I think everybody, if you have a pet, should take having a pet as a serious, you know, responsibility. Don't just get a pet for the sake of it and then not actually take care of it properly. Ray! Freak out! What's up, Ray? Thank you so much for the raid. How you doing? What's up, Raiders? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to South Africa. How you doing, Ray? Did you have a wonderful stream? Thank you so much for the host. I appreciate that. Guys, welcome. If you are new here, it's really nice to meet you all. I am Go Girl, Gigi, woman, whatever you want to call me. I'm from South Africa. We are streaming from home because, you know, Corona. But it's nice to have you all here. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope you guys had a fun day. I hope you had a great stream, Ray. And I hope you're staying healthy.